The Free State province has again taken the top position with a matric pass of 91%, an increase from 89% in 2023. The Free State was followed by KwaZulu-Natal, which achieved an 89.5% pass rate. In third place is Gauteng, which recorded an 88.4% pass rate. The overall matric pass rate for the class of 2024 is 87.3%. Joining us on the Free State's performance is Premier Maqueen Letsoha-Mathae. Good afternoon, Premier. Thank you very much for joining us on the program. Firstly, congratulations on retaining the top spot. How does it feel?
Thank you very much, and thank you for your Now, we really feel over the moon, but remember the system performance history can be traced as far as 2011. So by that time, I think we were at about 75%. And since then, our performance has been gradually improving, and we have held on to position 1 for 8 years now.
Now, many have found it impressive that it's no longer the more urban provinces that are producing the best results, but even those considered more rural, if you will. If we had to work backwards from that 91% pass rate, what kind of work and resources are put in throughout the year to produce that kind of a mark of 91% pass rate?
Thank you very much for the question. When there were a lot of injunctions. As you all know, that this cohort is that cohort that really was at the grade 10 affected by COVID. But from the 6th administration, what we did was to really commit and make sure that there are roadshows visiting schools, there are monitoring assessments that were done by the officials of the department, and other than that, having parents meetings, encouraging parents to be part of their learners and part of building skills for learners at the school at different levels. So we encourage parents to participate, and at the same time, we also partnered with other departments, as we all know that the backgrounds of learners sometimes do contribute to learning and to teaching and learning. But the passion that our teachers have in making sure that they also identify the learners that are having challenges, the background of the families. And this time around, you can even see the manner in which we have performed is mainly from the disadvantaged community schools, because we had this roadshow. Even in the 7th administration, the MEC that we have appointed has a background. She was once a DDG in the Department of Basic Education. So she has all that can contribute positively in making sure that we obtain what we've obtained. She joined the team. She just had her boots on. She joined the team. She was on the road and the road show, making sure that we make these learners comfortable. The other thing is the camping of schools. There are those schools who started the camping from day one. Like if they're opening tomorrow, they camp. But at some point, there were these challenges where we had to come up with some injunctions where we call business people to buy us food, supply schools, so that these learners remain in those camps, and at least they'll be monitored by teachers who also volunteered to be at schools, leaving their own families, their own children, to assist us in making sure that we obtain what we obtain. So those injunctions, I also believe that they've contributed a lot. Let me make one example where I adopted about 3 schools. In one Mangaung, they promised that Premier, if you can assist us during this camp, we are going to give you more than 80%. I think their target was about 87% from 82%. But wow, they achieved 97%. And really, I think if we can just be on alert in assisting the schools, this is what we can get. The Redersburg, they also promised that they obtain 92 as well. So there are those schools that we adopted as executive council and say we must make sure that we monitor the schools, we assist, we intervene where there's a need. Where learners are having some challenges, they indicated that when we visited the school, we were even able to visit the families because we could detect the teachers are playing a major role. They are both the teachers and social workers at the same time. So they're the ones who are able to identify the learners with challenges in the respective schools.
No, quite impressive. And we always hear that the teacher's job is a thankless one. But of course, today and yesterday, many have thanked the teachers for their role in ensuring these very impressive outcomes. But the minister yesterday, when speaking, just pardon me for interjecting there, MEC, just in the interest of time. Yesterday, when listening to the Minister of Basic Education, she touched on the quality of education, that yes, we are seeing learners progressing, but the recently released international benchmarking standards show that our grade 5s to 9 learners significantly underperform in relation to their global counterparts, specifically when it comes to maths and science. What are the plans to ensure more learners are enrolling for those subjects?
I don't think it's only the issue of subjects. The foundation phase, I think the minister, as she spoke yesterday, she emphasized what the former, the predecessor of basic education, and if you recall, we used to have the grade R, the ECD. We used to have ECD in social development, but the one that moved of taking ECD out of social development and bringing it to Department of Basic Education, and it was precisely to address challenges as this that we are mentioning now, that we rather have foundation phase in our own schools, not making foundation phases in the ECD. So the center, they are part of the package now, and we hope, because it's only a few years that has been implemented, and we hope that this will really improve as time goes on.
All right. All right, so you concur then with the minister that the focus now should shift to the foundational phase, that this will ensure that as the years progress, these children will ensure their greater educational outcomes. MEC, thank you very much for joining us on the program, and congratulations yet again. That's Free State Premier Maqueen Letsoha-Mathae speaking to us.